I was asked how I would recreate this lead sound. And here's mine. So let's break this patch down. Let's start with what I hear. What I heard were two sawtooth waves detuned 2 octaves apart. So oscillator A, 2 unison, detuned just how it was. Oscillator B, 2 octaves below, 2 voices of unison. And I hear noise. However, there's also some extra harmonics happening. And I accomplished that by adding just I started with a simple sine wave, and I went into the editor, and I added some extra harmonics that are not the fundamental. And I did that by looking at a spectrum to notice that there's the root note is D, and there's also an A in there. But it's not playing a fifth. That told me that there's some extra harmonics happening from an actual oscillator, not from playing a chord. And so I accomplished that through this editor right here. Added some extra harmonics, and a big part of the sound is noise and using noise as an FM source. There's some grit to that sound. That's not just the noise, and a really easy way to do that is in your modulation here on the oscillator, go to FM and choose noise as a modulator and tune it to how you like it. Turn it up to taste. So here on oscillator 1, that gave it a little bit of extra grit. I left oscillator B alone because it's 2 octaves low. I didn't want to muddy up the low end. You kind of don't want to do that. So I kind of try to keep it clean. And on oscillator C, the sine wave, I took some FM also from noise and FM from the sawtooth from oscillator A. I used 3 envelopes. The amp envelope is on envelope 1. That's the basic shape. Envelope 2 is controlling just the filter. In this case, I'm using a 4-pole filter, 24 dB. With a slightly different slope. And on envelope 3, that's going to the noise level, and that's on its own slope as well. There's some more body to the noise that wasn't accomplished through either of the other 2 envelopes. So that's why envelope 3 is a little bit different on the noise oscillator. There's also a combination of pitch bend and portamento. So I turned portamento on always. I have this set to about 200 milliseconds. And in the beginning, there's a pitch bend up, and then there's a glide on the second part of it. And so I did that simply in the MIDI clip itself. Here's what the pitch bend envelope looks like, and it's only going up 1 semitone. See, the second half has glide. The second bar is clearly glide, and the first half is definitely pitch bend. And so that's how I accomplished that part of it. And I added an OTT, a reverb, and a glue compressor with an EQ to basically get this patch. I hope that helps. Thank you.